July 2025. Marcus Rashford, the Prince of Manchester, was at a career dead end. Out of favor with the management, shipped off on loan, and labeled a luxury player the modern game had outgrown. Fast forward to January 2026. Barcelona are top of La Liga, and Marcus Rashford is no longer a gamble. He's a necessity. Today, we're diving deep into why Barcelona is moving heaven and earth to trigger his buy option, how Hansi Flick fixed the unfixable winger, and why Manchester United might be watching the greatest mistake of the Ineos era. When Rashford arrived in Catalonia, the critics asked, where does he fit? They had Lamine Yamal and Raphinha. But Hansi Flick saw something different. Under Flick's high-pressing, vertical system, Rashford has rediscovered his greatest weapon, the blindside run. In La Liga, where defensive lines are often higher and more technical than the Premier League's physical blocks, Rashford is terrorizing fullbacks. His numbers tell the story: 6 goals and 8 assists in 18 La Liga outings. But the real shock is the Champions League. 4 goals in 6 games. He isn't just a squad player. He's become their big game hunter. Flick has moved him from a static winger to a half-space attacker, allowing him to exploit the gap between the center back and the fullback. Let's talk numbers. Barcelona's financial struggles are well documented. They're still fighting to return to La Liga's 1:1 spending rule. This is why they are desperate. The loan agreement with Manchester United included a non-mandatory buy option of just €30 million. In a market where average wingers go for €70 million, getting a 28-year-old in his prime for €30 million is a no-brainer. But there's a catch. To make this permanent, Rashford has to agree to a significant pay cut from his Old Trafford salary. Reports suggest Rashford is willing to do it. Why? Because for the first time in years, he feels sacred again. Barcelona isn't just buying a player. They're securing a high-value asset for a fraction of his market worth. At Manchester United, the narrative was often about body language. In Barcelona, the story is the complete opposite. The coaching staff has been blown away by his integration. He hasn't missed a single training session. He's become a mentor to the younger La Masia graduates. As a 28-year-old veteran with over 400 professional appearances, he brings a level of experience that this young Barca squad desperately needs. He's settled into the lifestyle, he's learning the language, and he's found a tactical home that rewards his pace rather than punishing his lack of defensive tracking. The problem child of the Premier League has become the model professional of Catalonia. This month, the situation got complicated. Manchester United underwent another managerial shift. Usually, this would spark rumors of a homecoming. Fans wondered if a new coach would demand the return of their academy graduate. But the bridge hasn't just been burned, it's been dismantled. Rashford has reportedly told his camp, it's Barca or nothing. He's tasted a different culture, a different style of football, and he isn't looking back at the chaos of the Premier League. For United, selling him for €30 million represents a massive loss on paper. But for Barcelona, it represents the final piece of the Flick puzzle. Marcus Rashford went to Spain to find himself. What he found was a club that actually believes in his ceiling. Barcelona isn't just keeping him because he's a bargain. They're keeping him because he's become the face of their new era. If the deal goes through this week, Manchester United will receive their pure profit, but they might be losing the best version of Marcus Rashford we've ever seen. What do you think? Is €30 million the steal of the decade? Or should United have fought to bring him back? Let us know in the comments. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe for more deep dives into the 2026 season.